I want to share with you a lesson that I got from Dan Kennedy a bunch of years back, but it absolutely stuck with me. And it's one of those things where the more I practice it, the more valuable I can see that it was and is, and the more valuable it becomes in terms of results that it generates for me. The lesson is all about something that Dan called client control. Client control. Now, a lot of people think of clients as like somebody that you are in service to. And that, on one level, is absolutely true. I do believe in the idea of a servant leader. Like, even as a leader, you are serving the people that you are leading, and that you are behaving in ways that are supportive of everybody's best interest. But at the same time, there's this idea of client control, and it may seem like it's in conflict, right? So there's I'm serving you and I'm controlling you. I'm serving you and I'm controlling you. But ultimately, it's not. It's not in conflict. Dan's idea of client control is that when you are being brought in as an expert to work in somebody's business, your job is to use your expertise to figure out what is in their best interests, even if it is contrary to what you are being asked to do. And so, on one level, like this idea of servant leadership is you tell me what to do and I will serve you. On another level, this idea of servant leadership is I know what is best for you based on my expertise in this area that you're asking me to help in. And so I will serve you by giving you my expertise on what you need to do here. And so this idea of client control is you step in with your expertise and you say, you may want it one way, but I know that it is in your best interest to do it a different way. And because it's in your best interest to do it a different way, if I'm going to be the expert, if you're going to bring me in and be the expert in this situation, we got to do it my way, because to do it any other way would not be serving you. And so this idea of client control, like I just did today, I did a live training inside the new Facebook group for BTMS Insiders members, which is a new benefit to being a member of this training library. Not only do you get well over 100 hours of training, but you're also getting to join this group for live training, for connection with other members, for getting your questions answered, for discussing the training that's in the training catalog, and so on. So I did this training, and it is on the idea of developing client funnel projects. And one of the things that I explained is that oftentimes when a client approaches me, what happens is they say, we have this need. Like, we need you to write a sales letter to sell this product, right? And I said, that's not what clients normally end up with. They come to me with this request. Like, hey, can you write a sales letter to sell this product? And I say, well, is that what you really need here? Or are there different variables involved where your ultimate goal is to put out a marketing campaign or funnel or whatever that's going to make a lot of money, and that's going to put your product in front of a lot of people who will find it valuable? And what if the best solution is not I write the sales letter you're asking for to sell the product that you're asking to sell? What if the product needs to be changed? What if it's not just a sales letter? What if it's a series of marketing messages? What if it's, this, that, or the other thing? Well, whatever it is, my job, like if I'm a novice, if I'm a rookie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yes, Mr. or Mrs. Client, like that I'll do what you asked me to, right? But if I'm a professional, I'm going to say, I don't think that that's the best approach here. I'm going to recommend a different approach. And if you want to work with me, this is the approach that I think that we need to take. And like that's the difference between a novice and a professional. That's the difference between like a D-lister and an A-lister. An A-lister is somebody who is going to bring the all the accumulated wisdom and experience of their years in the business, and they're going to say, well, maybe that is what you need, maybe not, but based on my experience, here's what is going to be the best course of action, and let's take my approach. And that's client control. Like that's you can do this with a bunch of different attitudes. You can do it with a grumpy attitude. You can do it with like a alpha whatever blah 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 attitude, or you can do it with an attitude that's like heart-centered, that is it comes from this place of just understanding like this is the path that we need to walk to get you what you want. And there's not a lot of there's not a lot of back and forth about it. It's this is the best path. And oftentimes the best path can involve like, let's test some different things, whatever, because this is marketing, and you figure out what works by testing. But the best path is like there is a vision for what success is going to look like. And if you're not able to see it, I need to show it to you. And that's client control. It's not manipulation. It's not, and it's not just bowing down to whatever the client says and whatever they're trying to assign you in terms of the marketing. And what I learned from Dan Kennedy is like, when you figure this out, not only are you going to make higher fees because you come across as a professional, but you actually earn and justify those higher fees, because when you're bringing the brunt of your expertise to bear on this situation, you are creating more value. You're creating value out of thin air from scratch. You're delivering all that value to them. And so like as a copywriter for years now, that's my approach. That's what I do. I learned it from Dan, and I learned it from lots of other people. I learned it through experience as well, that my job is not just to write copy. My job is to be a marketing expert who understands everything, understands all of the moving pieces, and understands what needs to be moved around to create not just a piece of marketing, because a piece of marketing is worthless. There's a lot of pieces of marketing that didn't do what they were supposed to do, but to create an outcome through the creation of one or a ton of pieces of marketing. So that's the lesson. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found this lesson and why. Like, what's your biggest takeaway? What's your action item? How's it going to shift what you do? Click that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you. Also, so the magical algorithms of the internet know to share this with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly and subscribe here before you go. You can also click the link in the description to go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, sign up for my daily emails Monday through Friday, where you'll get these videos plus more exclusive content for email subscribers. And I'll also include a link in the description to BTMS Insiders, to the training library that you get, as well as to a description of the Facebook group. Again, that's members only. It's not just like an open invitation to anybody. It's a private group for people who are serious about developing their marketing and copywriting skills. You get access to all of my training as well as that Facebook group. So my name is Roy Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I always aim for that 10 out of 10 value. I hope that I've delivered it here, and I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. I'll see you soon.